And now your 13 News Now weather forecast, certified most accurate in Hampton Roads.
Still rather mild out there for this time of year, but that is about to change. Another few hours, 2-3 hours if you're in the northern parts of the area, and another 4 or 5 hours if you're in the southern parts. Let's take a look right now. Really good visibility here downtown, but we have said this a lot in the last 5 or 6 weeks. Not the case everywhere. You can see fog and starting to get a little bit more dense in Central Virginia. I have good news, though. This absolutely positively will not be around in the morning as the wind starts to really come in very briskly out of the north. It'll only last even in Central Virginia for another couple of hours. And then as that cold front sweeps through, that'll drive all the fog out of here again, hopefully a couple of hours before sunrise. So if you have to go into work super early, you might have to deal with it in some inland areas, but for the rest of us, don't worry about it. There's nothing on radar either. We've seen the showers that were out there. Still a couple of areas maybe of sprinkle activity, but the clearing skies are still getting ready to move in. We've seen a couple every so often on radar that look like they're not reaching the ground. So again, just be aware, maybe a little mist on your windshield for the next couple of hours. Temperatures 59, so let's call it 58 or so in another hour. That's going to be our high for the date for tomorrow. And then temperatures go straight downhill from there as this kind of weather starts to move into the region. Right now, the front's obviously through Washington. It's running from about Dover to about Richmond, back down here just west of Emporia and sweeping to the east. So again, at midnight, let's call it roughly 58. And then at 6:30 in the morning, any clouds that were around for the next several hours have moved down into only North Carolina at that point. And look at these temperatures. I'm going to say average around 49 in the morning here across like the 7 cities area. And then we don't change at all during the morning. And in fact, once we get into the afternoon, we drop into the mid-40s. And with a wind chill, it'll feel even colder. Cold tomorrow night for the football games. By morning, a frost or freeze for most of our region, and that includes the urbanized areas and the coastal spots as well. And then once we get into the afternoon on Saturday, temperatures will again only top out in the mid-40s, the coldest temperatures in many months. Talking about a little bit of flooding around here the next couple of days. We were into the minor category just after lunch today. Not quite as high, about a foot lower than that, so below the nuisance area for another hour or two from now. But then the next several tidal cycles after that should be bordering on nuisance flooding again. 7-day forecast. Tomorrow is Veterans Day observed, and then Veterans Day actual on Saturday, both very chilly. Sunday back to 58. Monday, a couple of showers potentially.
All right, thanks, Jeff.